G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, Trail Name Looker, and today, just another day, walking. I have a huge hill to climb, several thousand feet, and then after that I think it's pretty much just little ups and downs for the rest of the day. I am 52 miles away from Du Bois, or however it's pronounced, and so that's my mission, is to kind of get as many miles as I can on the clock so I can get there, because if I do 30 today, that's still 22 to do tomorrow, and that will mean that I'm getting late and I don't have much time left for chores, and I'll stay overnight and then get out the next morning and just not have a huge amount of time to do everything. So that's the mission today, is to get myself as close as I can. Now I'm starting very late, full disclosure, it's about 7:30 in the morning. I should have started 2.5 hours ago, but if you saw yesterday's vlog, I was at a campsite just off trail, and I had a great conversation and a great evening talking to the camp host, Nancy, who was providing trail magic with soda, peanut butter jelly sandwiches and various other snacks and supplies, and she had a mesh tent that I was able to set up under and sleep the night without mosquitoes and without having to put up my own tent. So fantastic. Stayed there, and because last night we had a really good conversation till late, I was so tired this morning. I could not. You know those mornings where your body is just like, nope, I am not moving, I'm not going to do this, and it just feels like a struggle to even open your eyes? Well, that was this morning for me. Just my body was not having it. It was saying, nope, we are not getting out of bed just yet. So starting late, going to be a finish late today, and just try and get 30 would be a minimum today. So well, if I'd done 22 yesterday and I had knapsack coal that I didn't get out of until 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that, then I'm pretty sure that I can manage 30 when I should have, I don't know what the trail's going to be like, but I should have decent enough trail the rest of the way. The middle of this bridge has become divoted where everyone's walked straight through the centre and the wooden beams have bowed in and downwards. Don't know if you can see that at all. See how beautifully clear this water is. It's easily 6 feet deep, but it looks like it's a couple of inches because you can see the rocks at the bottom, no problem. It's very deep. It looks very cold. If it was later in the afternoon, I might go for a swim. It's still early morning, but I'm being chased up the valley by a thunderstorm. It sounds like God's moving furniture around upstairs. There keeps being big claps of thunder. And I thought these were reserved for the afternoon, not the early morning. I thought I'd at least get a few hours of dry trail before the rain would hit me. Hopefully I can stay dry. I'm going to keep marching on. Anybody got any idea what those birds were? I couldn't identify them from where I was, but they were pretty big, pretty loud. Hope I see them again. That was cool. Wherever there is burn zone, there is fireweed. These beautiful pink flowers. Here it is, the fence that marks the end of my climb today. Wow, that took a long time. It was very steep. Gunsight Pass used to be the unofficial southern border of grizzly territory, and people used to say that you didn't need your bear spray or anything else after that, and anything north of there used to be grizzly territory. But in recent years the grizzlies have moved south and expanded their territory to include more territory south of that pass, all the way to Lander, and some say to Rollins. So since just before Lander I have been carrying bear spray. You didn't really see it because it's down here on my little holder here, but I've got bear spray. I've been carrying an Ursac, as you know, since I ordered it in Grants. I'm not sure where I picked it up, but oh yeah, it was Charmer. That's where I picked it up, on the Colorado-New Mexico border. So I've been carrying an Ursac since then, and for the last couple of nights I've been a bit careful about where I store my food at night, which is kind of annoying because I like cooking in bed, waking up and immediately cooking, and not having to pack things up and then go for breakfast. But new change of routine. It's a must. I must not cook at camp, and also for the last few nights you've seen me cooking before I get to camp. So yeah, it's a change of routine. The grizzlies do not need any more invitation to disrupt things, so I am being wary, being careful, being vigilant. There's a little purple pine cone. I've not seen them purple like that before. Interesting. The little green top and the purple, it kind of looks like an eggplant. I saw something black in the bushes, and I say hey bear, and a load of cows go running. Maybe I should have said hello cows. It's crazy to look around me now and think where I was 24 hours ago in the knapsack coal, with those beautiful lakes and those pillars and towers and spires. It was the change is quite dramatic and so quick as well. You wouldn't think that round here you're like 25 miles from what I was in yesterday. A lot of cows around here, walking through a whole paddock of cows. It's a pretty wide creek, but there's a lot of rocks there, and I think that I can make it across. Which way shall we go? This way or that way where there's more water? I think this way. Here we go. Right. Next one. Woo! Bit wobbly. This is hard doing this with one hand. Up, up, up. Shorten the distance. Hey! Where to go next? That's a pretty big step. Let's see if I can manage this. I do have long legs. Hey. We did it. Right, that one is even bigger. I think I'm gonna need both hands on trekking poles to make this one. So bear with me. Did it. Did it, did it, did it. Now where? These two little ones and that big one maybe. It's going to be hard. Whoop. Not because they're far away, but because they're so small to balance on. Big step, hey. And we are here. But that is still not where we need to be. And over. Then some dry feet. And just seen this on a rock in the middle of a field. US Geological Survey benchmark. Elevation above sea level. 9,007 feet. In about 0.4 from here, there is a creek that I was going to sit at and have dinner. But then I noticed on the side of the trail this makeshift campsite. We've got a big fire pit and there are many sitting logs, and around here we've got a table, would you believe it or not. It says the Hilton at Leeds with some initials on it. Very cool. So, seeing as there's a table to cook on and logs to sit at, I guess this is my calling for the dinner place for the evening. So we've got the water boiling, we've got some wraps ready, and we're going to have some Spanish rice. This is the plant-based taco meat stuff, and we've got olive oil, and whoops, and in here we got some seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, you know my favourite. So we're going to chuck that together and have a few wraps tonight. So that's the cooking part done. In this pot here I have the mixture and it's rehydrating, so just leaving it for a couple of minutes and then it'll be onto the wraps. Now ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to teach you how to do a tortilla wrap properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our filling. Now it's important not to overfill a tortilla, because some people think they're at Subway and they're trying to stuff every ingredient in, but you don't need too much. All right, then we rock it backwards and forwards. And take this, trying to make a little sausage in the middle of a filling. We take the top and tail and fold them over, and what we're doing here is we're sealing off both ends. Then we fold it over until the two sides meet, and you use your fingers here to pull that tortilla in and make sure these are sealed. Fold it over. Now when you roll that tortilla, it's sealed at this end, it's sealed at that end. I can hold it upside down, none of the filling is coming out, it's not dripping sauce all over my hand. This is the way to go. If you see it any other way, it's wrong. Delicious. Dinner done, back to trail. Got about 3.5 miles to go till I get to the camp spot I want to get to. Now the camp spot I want to get to is at 29.5 miles, so not quite 30, but there's a reason why I'm not going that much further, is because there isn't many camp spots past that, so I'd be committing to like another hour on top of that, and so I'm just going to go to 29.5. That's close enough to 30, and tomorrow get up early and stop being lazy like I have been the last few mornings, and try and get up at a reasonable time so that I can get more miles done. 10 is up, and that's me, I guess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, end of a long day. Started off at 7:30. It's now getting on for 9 o'clock, but did squeeze in a few breaks. So 30 miles done. I walked past the road. I ended up doing the extra 0.5 just to knock it on and have the clean 30. And we are well and truly out of the winds. So yeah, I wonder what mountainous region is next. But for now, make sure to donate to the fundraiser. The link is below this video in the description. Click on it, go and donate, and then share it to everybody. And otherwise, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.